us on the moon, there is nothing we can do about it.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Welcome to another episode of Blueprints. Welcome, Kevin James Cameron. Welcome, Captain Catnip. I don't think I have a cat in the picture. And my chat doesn't work. Imagine that. Imagine not having a cat in the picture. Chat. Welcome in, people. I don't know where it is. Best herring. Best herring on Twitch. Red herrings on Twitch. Welcome in, people. Happy Sunday. How are we doing tonight? This is John Broomhall. Oh, there she comes. Yeah, exactly. Making up with hair on your back is good. I need Mom to see a cat. She's coming. Hi, cat. She's been sleeping up in the bed. Once I started talking, she was like... Dun, 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 dun. Happy Mother's Day. Welcome in, Portable Jerk-Ups. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Hope it's been a good Mother's Day. The cat is here. My kids gave their mother and their grandmothers all the presents and everything. I just had to pay for it. And breakfast, obviously. Hop dit. Hop. Daar, hop dit. Ja, ja. It's work shift time. Ah, I have it. I have a kitty cat. She's angry now. Yeah. Scratch me, human. Instantly when I start talking, she comes like, we working? What, we working tonight? That is, I approve. Thank you, Captain Catnip. Ah, good kitty. Good kitty. I should bring some snacks here. So she could get some snacks for being a good kitty. She's shedding quite a lot at the moment. I know you can't probably see it in the camera, but it's quite horrendous. You're on the event horizon. Welcome in, Super Meat Hands. The Black Void. Nomad, welcome in. How's Nomad doing? And how is Super Meat Hands doing tonight? What a freaking quiet night on Twitch again. I saw Jog Resk was on, but otherwise it's flatline. It's been like this all week. And I wonder why. I mean, I think the weather is a little bit better everywhere else in the world. We've been having a real massive cold spike over here. So no one's been outside. Usually I start my spring work at these times around late April, early May, doing all the greenhouses and all the plots, get them done. So I usually don't notice it probably, but now that it's been so cold, I hadn't had anything to do. Over in Finland. Mother's Day. Yes. Happy. Shift over, apparently. Don't worry, she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back, right? What a game Monkey Island 3 was. But yeah, Mother's Day here as well. And we got lucky because it stopped. The wind stopped pretty much. So we could be outside a little bit. And it's been a sunny day at least now. We haven't had a lot of sun either. But it's gonna get warmer. It's gonna get warmer. Come on. And this cold of a spring can only mean a peak summer. Peak summer. Let's hope for that, okay? Yeah, Finland. Very cold. So, welcome to another episode of Blueprints. Day 19 this time around. Boom, 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 boom. And we've uncovered the outer extra house with the garage door opening. So we'll start off with that and put in something good. I like the Bovel thing. The hovel thing. Where I spend... sounds like you've experienced the typical British day in Finland. Well, yeah, but see, Britain isn't really usually cold. Windy and a little bit rainy. But not fucking below freezing weather. Like that you have to scratch your windscreen in the morning. Exactly, portable jerk-offs. We even got a little bit of snow last week. It didn't stick, luckily, because the ground is already quite warm, so it melts almost instantly, but still, freaking snow. In May. But I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the seas. But yeah, so, day 19. We've uncovered a lot of shit. We've realized... Oh yeah, and we got the gem shelter thingamadoodle. And I'm thinking that the hovel will be a main thing. Does that make it fine land? wait. It probably does. When the weather is nice here, it's really nice. But I've been tempted to take up on our workplace's offer that we can do like short stints of distance work from home, but we can do it out abroad as well. So we can do short stints abroad. We can access our VPNs and stuff like that from other countries. So we're allowed to do a little bit of work abroad. So I was thinking that I might actually just take the kids and go somewhere for like 5 days where it's warm. I noticed that Poland had like really warm weather last week. I was like, fuck this. I'm going to Krakow with the kids for a week. Just working from there. They can play around. They can play during the day, and then we go out and eat when I'm done working. Sucks. This fucking sucks. It's been so cold. Welcome back, Cat. Now, and I hope everyone has had an awesome Mother's Day. Even the people who aren't moms. We've had a nice day. A lot of hectic shit. I'm really tired. We've been running around all the grandparents and all the parents and all the It's been a day and a half, but let's play some Blueprints today. Let's widen down the weekend with some Transport Tycoon Deluxe theme songs. That is true, Portable. Love Bluetooth. Sounds like a good time, though. I have these. The JBLs. I like these. And I've considered hooking them up to my computer as well. And streaming with them. Because the audio quality is quite good. And the battery life is pretty great. Because these, during the summer, can get a little bit warm. Can get a little bit sweaty. But excuse me for the backlight. That right there is our nuclear star called the sun. Shining in. The old sweaty years. Welcome in, Gargoyle. That shit right there. That is bullshit. That right there, that's bullshit. Well, exactly, Super Meat Hand. Their remote working is pretty good. I got PC headphones, cigar going. That setup looks cozy. Plus, that is kitty cat. Headphones are bad for your hair. Yeah, look at this. See, it messes up my hair back here. Kitty cat. Headphones are bad for your hair, but the thing is that I rarely do anything to my hair, and it's quite long at the front here. So I usually just shove my headphones down on my head, so the camera, it shows that I've done my hair, you know? And in the fact, it's not done at all. It's just a mess behind there. So it works like a headband, you know? My cat does not understand the English, no. I don't think it understands any language. I think she's more like the one you use this weird sound commands. So there's one sound command for food, and then there's the other sound command for it to stop biting you in the fingers while you're sleeping. And that is true. It kind of is finished. Yeah, exactly, Portable. I've always had some sort of music on when I do running or jogging or pretty much any exercise. I've always used headphones. I know cats only meow with humans. That is true. That is true. They don't communicate with each other with the meows. But yeah, headphones are nice. I don't know how you've gone this long without headphones, Portable. I remember I had this, it was not an iPod, but it was an MP3 player thing that I already had in the Army 2006, which was really advanced for its time. With ear loops. Yeah, ear loops are probably pretty nice if we're gonna do like proper exercise. But these do stay in quite well. These are noise cancelling as well, so they create some sort of low pressure in the ear canal, so I think it helps them to sit in their place.
I don't think you know how big 12 inches is. Do you see that? Just
8
in
inches.
Scale, where is that going?
Welcome in,
Not
Happy Camper.
here, okay? The average gal is gonna get about that much. Maybe
About
this,
that much.
if they're a pro, but the rest of that, completely unmanageable. This is the biggest I've ever seen in real life. But this
where have you seen
fine.
that?
It's completely fine. This, fabulous. Almost too big. Definitely too big. Fucking sick day. ER, 27 Club, and now I'm just skipping my next life.
Exactly. Hadn't have it even to charge it. I think I had some assumptions that it would have gone through a lot of hassle to use Bluetooth and constantly battery. Yeah, well, no, especially with these kind of things when I don't use them. So this has a battery recharger, and then the buds themselves have some tiny battery. But the buds themselves goes like maybe 5-6 hours. And then with the charging station, I think I get like 30 something hours out of this little thing in totality. Pretty nice. Yeah, but even these that just go into the year nowadays work pretty fine. But how is Happy Camper doing today? She wants something. Yeah, the looped ones are really good. She's annoyed at me. She's annoyed at me for something. But no, I do apologize for the backlight. It'll go away in about 30 minutes. The sun will cuddle with cat. No, this is not a cuddle cat. It'll do like this and like and you know, all that shit. The local Linux club. Oh my god, that sounds posh, dude. It's like everyone with a monocle on sitting there. Welcome to the Linux club. Good day, sir. How is your mint faring today? Dreamy time. The paw hog and a bite. Yeah, I have I've been thinking about that super meat hands, but the sun does go down from here. Vanhamoto. Nice. I just know Vanhat Papat. So they ride around with these old Tunturi mopeds. Papa Tunturi. Monocle and dressed up like penguins. Exactly. Happy Camper. That's exactly what I picture. Walking around like penguins, being like, good day, sir. Good day, sir. Oh, you're the plebeian with the SteamOS system, right? Ui, Yuma Tunturi. Now let's get the blueprints. Now we're having too much fun again. Hey. Let's not be having that fun. But yeah, the blackout curtains would be good. But that's actually effort, you know. Who has the time to put in actual effort into shit? You're fun allowed. With some mystical forest spirits. Just like with Nintendo. Yeah, now definitely there is no fun allowed at Nintendo. Oh my god.
If it's not making small children cry, then it's not really a Nintendo product.
Nintendo's been a really, really bad company. I saw the new terms of service where you get to rent your game for 90 euros. And you even get to rent your console for 400 euros. They can brick it at any time. It's like, nice. Get a bite. Yeah, I don't think my girlfriend would allow a motorcycle. We have a little bit of a track record in both our families with motorcycles and them not going well. Me having 2 kids, I'm thinking she's like, there is shorty. Zero chance. That is true. That is the one thing we're missing from Finland is mountains. Super meat hands, exactly. That's, I mean, and they still sell millions of them. People are just so naive, it's insane. Oh yeah, prosthetic brand. Welcome in. We still have Tunturit. But yeah, but that's not proper. That's not proper mountains. Each time draft. Portable jerk-ups. Yes, it's very real. It was. I read about it yesterday. So Nintendo's new Steam is doing a similar thing that they DRM rent you. Yeah, but I've never said that Steam is any better. That's why we use GOG. That's why we use GOG over here. But Steam. Let's go there. Yeah, that would be interesting, but oh, really? That's pretty interesting. These are all pretty shitty locations. Adds classrooms to today's. Yeah, let's take that. They're thankfully not super expensive. Okay. Just took meat damage. Compensate for it. Yeah, exactly. So I was about to say that Steam do have some, at least some, they try to have some guarantees that if you own a game, you actually have access to it. Because there was that ninja game. There was that weird game, I can't remember which. That they lost some sort of weird copyright feud about it, and it got taken down from Steam. Lyritor, I'll use all the digital platforms. Yeah, but GOG is nice because you can technically download all the shit to your own machine. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. No, exactly. Man of Cold. Hey, see, we unlocked something here. But Lyritor, welcome into. So record video and audio from your gameplay. No, Portable Jerk-Ops. Actually record video and audio from you. So the camera hooked up with the Switch 2 will record the video and the audio. Damage your dong? Anyway possible. Yeah, that is true. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving you as the schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it is, it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today. Oh, you were lurking. You were lurking on the goalie, son. Nice. Yeah, exactly, Portable. But yeah, I do download many of my GOG games, so I have them. This is an adventure game. This is a puzzle game. So there's like loads of roguish, roguelite elements to this. So you explore the mansion and the rooms swap every single day. So you pick from 3 room floor plans for the every door. So the house always changes, and the aim is to get the greenhouse. Roguish elements like Han Solo. Exactly. For not only paying attention in my classes who those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. A vision that I dare not even dream. That dreamer is, of course... The incomparable Mr. Peterson. Mrs.
What
Peterson.
the fuck
Our
is this piece of shit?
Blue Boss. Welcome, medic. Our future...
So me and Shorty hit this Turkish bathhouse, right? We're just sweating out last night's demons, edibles, espresso, and regret. We're chilling, minding our business when in walk. P. Diddy and Will Smith holding hands like it's prom night.
Criminal elements.
They got on matching silk robes smelling some like incense and Grammys.
No, this is not
Whole
true.
Place goes quiet. Even the steam stopped. Shorty whispers, "Is this normal?" I said, "In Hollywood, cocksucker, nothing. It's normal." We dipped before things got weirder.
Not true. This is not facts. Welcome in, Hudson. Thank you for the video. This is not normal. No. Facts. Our future principal and my reluctant successor. What? This is a good clip to redeem, the Joe Pesci one. What the fuck is this piece of shit? Yeah, very true. Wine tinkering. Wine is pretty good. If Joey says it, it's true. Welcome in, Hudson. Successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there. Though, she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facilities until the new campus is completed in March. There's actually no produce in this hair at all, and it's not done at all. The only thing it does is live its own life, as you can see. I don't actually do it at all. It's rock. It's rock. It's actually a rock helmet, yeah. That bard, that's life. All natural. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you. I did not see the Kung Fury trailer. Food shouldn't be stored in here. Norwegian magic dust. As a man of an older age than yours, I hope you step in cold water wearing socks, because my yeah, I usually hope that people stub their toe every morning really hard when I want something evil to happen to them. There will be another Kung Fury. I didn't know this either. Yeah, I'll check it out, medic, later. Many here today whom I have not seen for years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would not have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow the merits upon? Thank you sincerely for my time here, has meant the world for me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. No way a teacher would write Peterson with a small p. With a lowercase p. Sorry, I'm missing chat. God. I've been shaving my head for 15 years plus. I hope everyone in here who is happily married steps on a Lego. Yes, Volga bounce. Small peepees. That is why we have the tiny peepee tag. It's to welcome in all the... This is a safe haven. Peterson has a big P. Peterson? Mrs. Peterson has a big P. If I looked like Jason with a shaved head, I'd be all in. I look more like a death row prisoner who definitely did it. Winter Slice, I stepped on a Duplo, so it wasn't too bad. Actually, welcome in, Winter Slice. I hope you're doing well on this Sunday. Hey, I see something here. Within a family. Is that a F? That's a T. Timely manner. But yeah, sorry, I'm missing chat. Full cup bounce, welcome in. And how is your Sunday? Hope it's all fine and very shortcut suits Statham very well. He has that beautiful shaped head, you know. That's just perfect for a shaved look. And I've also been bald for a little over a year of my life in the army and a little bit afterwards. We're talking John Wayne Gacy death row. Oh, that's not a good look. Winter Slice, I'm single and I stepped on an empty whiskey bottle and an empty nicotine pouch box. A full head of long, luscious locks. Come on, see, I knew Winter Slice knew what's up. He has that lion's mane, you know, that fluffs in the wind like, you know. Best hair on Twitch phased out of existence for a year. Yeah, I was bald during my army time. I hope every Coke you open from this day, it fizzes up and goes flat. Okay, so let's go and check this one out. I'm now way more interested in what's happening outside the house. We found an elevator. I did national service, yes, but that's because it's mandatory here. Well, I would have done service even though it wasn't mandatory though, so it's... I got excellent. I've got an excellent service record. So, commendable. Do a bit of stabbing and get all the women, exactly. Down to your waist, what the hell? Oh, BRB, okay. Hot. Okay, let's take a picture of this. Script and Rutherford's Mining Company, Excavation Department, Foreman's Log 3, 1915. My buddy at work was put on fire duty. He was not down to do the fire duty. I can imagine that if you had your to the waist. So he chose to go to prison instead. Well, that's interesting, Hudson. I would, yeah. You might just as well do service instead. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the acres that were visible from the south, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible. But after only a few days of cleaning vines, moss, and dirt, basic instincts. Prequel move. Hey, I'm trying to read this end chat, yeah. He's never gonna get anywhere here. You have to take the exclamation mark away, Kevin James Cameron. Where was I? But after a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited to entirely
Going to piss on the moon,
superficial,
and there's nothing you can do
as
about it.
every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either this site is either much older than what we first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Okay, so that was it.
Sweden!
That's Swedish, mate. and all
Sorry, yeah. It is possible to cut long hair all the same length and still look good. Or does it require a barber's support? Yeah, I'm starting to think that I'm starting to cut my own hair. I'm starting to do my fading myself at home because I'd save tons of money on it. I tried to read during the part 52. Six months in an open prison. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Scandalous. Imagine if he was Norwegian. It explains a lot. That is not true.
I find your lack of mucal comments disturbing, BTW. I'm the president in the new 10-minute trailer of Kung Fury, the movie wielding the most deadliest weapon ever made. The Patriot, time to take out the trash and pump some mucals while we're at it. Yeah.
Thank you for the videos. Yeah. I have a really hard time in reading this font, especially trying to read chat at the same time. Yeah. Wait, did I miss anything else from chat? Also, we find out the truth that Shorty was secretly Norwegian all the time. All this time. No. No, I really don't have any. I'm getting better at reading English as well. That we read anything in a capture window, but see, that's not. That sounds boring to me. I'd rather read it myself. Put it down. I'd rather read it myself.
Put that cookie down now!
If I was ruler of the world, all the world fonts would be a nice monospace font, crisp and clear. E-caps. Good caps. Wait, Last Action Hero was on the TV this afternoon. I remember Last Action Hero being quite good, actually. Okay, so what's going on here? This is clearly the house. We all know you're a Norwegian double agent. You were 9, that's why. No, See, but it's not that long ago that I saw it. I mean, it's terrible, but not that terrible. Norwegians. Yeah, fun. Exactly. I remember it being a fun film. So we can drop these. Okay. What kind of magic spell to use? Exactly. Jingle All the Way is awesome. Fjällaber. Junior is painful. It is not a tumor. The music here is very eerie, though. It makes sense. Oh. Aside from Hercules in New York. But Hercules in New York gets a little bit of a pass because it was his first thing, you know. Arnold Schwarzenegger having a baby from his dick. That's a good idea. A prequel to Kindergarten Cop would be where it's just Kimball as a cop, because the beginning of that movie is awesome. Yeah, that's true. I would love that as well. You assume his dick. Can't be a butt baby. I wonder. Wow. Other way would be baby. I have not seen Biosphere. I don't think, at least, that I have. Okay, that door is locked. Locked. True Lies and the Total Recall are awesomes. So it's blueprints. We're doing blueprints. That's the thing. That's the thing right there. True Lies and Total Recall are awesome films. But have you seen with Pauly Shore? Blueprints, you say? Someone blueprints. We have books. E.T. Foreman's copy. Do not remove from sight. Realm and Something. Sigils of the Past. And something. By Professor R. Villard. I think we can rent this book from the library. That probably does not lack half of the first page. Oh my god, this lacks even more. Okay, let's just read it though. Of the first era, something or other, either of a natural resulting from, that's resulting quite clearly, from the creation of something. Yeah, Arnie must have lost a massive bet to do Junior. Accustomed to record various signs with the aid of something. They did this in order that
Gee, I'm making a baby from my Panic Mukel and Junior, the greatest blockbuster movie ever made.
Okay, that was a short one. Oh, Pauly Shore. I detest Pauly Shore. It's... Oh my god. Okay, Arnie. Greatest blockbuster movie ever made. Oh, really? That's interesting, Hudson. I didn't know that. Where was I? I'm getting rudely interrupted by TTS. They did this in order that the something of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Okay, so this is some sort of cryptic shit. I don't think I've ever seen a Polish short film, but he's been in many films. That's the thing. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture that predates both written and heraldic arts. Written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. You just haven't realized it. Depends on the movie. Schneider can be funny occasionally. Exactly, and I don't particularly dislike Rob Schneider though, because him as the main character, him as like lead role, yeah, no, thank you. But supporting actor in smaller roles and doing like a perfectly well-rounded comic relief, you know. But yeah, not like main character, no. Not lead actor, no, but supporting, and minimum support. I quite like Rob Schneider. This book has written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and there to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of the leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adored borders around the sigil have special meaning. See, this kind of text I struggle to read. There's a lot of fucky words that don't fit in the mouth of my native tongue, like iconography. What the God damn it. The sigil. To understand the realm sigil, we must first dismantle, assemble, and identify the individual elements that make up these whole. So we have the outer rim, the rim job. Each sigil is composed of 4 things. Okay, so we have to take pictures of this shit. Because we're not coming back here. The core. In this case, it's some sort of pentagon. The dividing lines, rays, the moats, the emotes. So they're doing like moats, like Fortnite shit, yeah. And the border. Okay, so we have core, dividing lines, moats, and borders. The core. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. Okay? If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. So we have something here. Orin something, pe something, er something, kor, ar. Orin fer korar. The rays. Earth something. Maybe Earth. Fourth. From the core will come dividing lines, splitting the sigil into something. From one sigil to another, that something differ in number, style, and something. Number, style, and arrangement or ordering, some sort of, I don't know. The difference in these something reveal several things of a realm. And this I don't know. Counting the sigil will some transportation. They were on a ship or have something. This is hard. Mike Myers. Oh yeah. Mike Myers hasn't done a lot past 20 years. I think he kind of like realized his niche pretty early on, and I do believe like he got paid enough, to try, not needing to try. I think Shrek was an absolute game changer for him. Ship routes, rays, directions, carriages here look like a map. Rough trail, another 4 rays, however, will be configured, blah, 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 something galloping. And then we have locomotion rays. Did I take a picture of that? I don't know if I took a picture of the rays. I do not think so, no. And this page doesn't give us a lot. And this page actually gives us nothing. Okay. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause of otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. Are rainy. Realms indicate with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged alliance lightning-shaped ray is used. A dotted ray with falling circles. With falling circles. I don't know if that's specifically falling. Is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy. Weather is displayed on the sigil by the use of a bent, curved lines. Rays buckling under the high winds. Nico and a bad seas, Walkman. Generally find him painfully unfunny. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I know he did that very... His comedy style was also extremely dry. Like, extremely dry humor. And, I mean, if you find it funny, you're gonna find it funny, but otherwise I don't think it's gonna drop for that many people. But his voice acting was phenomenal in Shrek. Moats. So we have stars, 3 lines, some sort of vagina-looking thing, square box with a square box, vampire teeth, PDF file, and that looks like NFL football ring, and that's a flower. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called motes. Thank you, medic. But don't tell me that doesn't look like a Kirkkovene without the oars. You are welcome. From the shape and style of the motes used on a sigil, we can tell what type of society a given realm proclaimed. If they considered themselves mighty with arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. I think so too, Winterslice. Tribal. Primitive realm. Hunters, gatherers. Agriculture, my ass. Harvesting, farming. Based society in culture. Martial. Military. Generation spanning arguments. Okay, metropolitan, large city-states with a dense urban populous center. Academic. Oh, so that's books. A center of knowledge, advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial. Engineering-driven culture with focus on manufacturing, inventions, and production. Spiritual, an elevated reverence for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. Poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of the arts, writing, music, and language. I don't know if I took a picture of that. Around each sigil is a doored edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Huat. Okay, so that's Huat. It's black, violet, green, orange, red, pink, yellow. Well, yeah, and Huat again. Putting it all together, by studying these cores, rays, motes, and borders of the sigil, you would now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Red banners, martial boy. Ooh, my martial foo. S. I don't know. This is weird. Red banners, martial fog. Let's do a stretching. One moment. My back is killing me. Go. Connects, it says. Martial fog, maybe. Did we take a picture of it, though? We did. Okay, so we have all the pages here. Oh, but wait, before we leave. Wait. Is there any marks? There's not any marks. The precipice. No marks. Okay, let's see if we can find any sigils here. The funny thing is that the chessboard thing, if we look at the pictures here, that looks kind of similar, you know, to the house layout. And this kind of looks like a banner. But I don't know. Maybe the pictures in the house with some chessboard can help us out here. Right? Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see through the pictures. Because I don't know if we took any pictures of any chessboards. We have this, for instance, here. E. Cold. Oh, this kind of gives me a similar vibe as well to that statement in the last page here, with these kind of like random words. Banner, Marshall, Fog. Interesting. Fascinating. No, we can go through the mansion to see if we can see any chess boards. We have been seeing chess pieces quite a lot. But maybe, just maybe, we need to unlock I'm thinking if we need to unlock rooms with certain chess pieces in them, and then come back here and place said chess pieces on the table. But now I don't know which one is which here. Which is the queen and king? I think that's the queen and that's the king, right? Or is it the other way around? So let's do that. Let's go to the house. House mouse. This was well worth. Oh, look. That's a core of some society. So are all these windows. Actually. Interesting. Quite fascinating. Quite fascinating. Now let's go. So we need gems this time around again because we didn't get the bubble. So let's focus on getting as many gems as possible. Don't we? Always a good one here. Means that we have maximized our amount of rooms. The courtyard would be pretty good here as well. Get those gems. Tempted to go in, but I would hate to spend the steps. So let's go here. Oh, parlor, nice. Okay. Let's go and get gems, shall we? Every box is black. Well, that's a lie. Every box contains a gem. That's a lie, too. The statement on one of the boxes... wait, the statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you had replaced the word every with this. This box is black. No. This box contains the gems. Okay, let's try that out then. Yeah, yo. But how is Nico doing today? Happy Sunday, by the way. Sorry, I forgot. I was quite distracted with the book. Let's take... See, I'm tempted to... I would love for this to go past the parlor. So let's do it like this. Go in here, pick up the gems. Oh, look, a box. What's in that box? Do we have any tools here? The only tool in the room seems to be me. As predicted, we have corridor, classroom. Let's take the classroom. That's a new one. Oh, security room. Perfection. Oh, that would be the boy door as well. The bow door. We could use the bow door as well. But before we go to the classroom, let's try to get the breaker box. Get more of these security doors. Well, let's make them unlocked while out of power. Key card. So let's set them to low for now, just in case. Wait, what did it say? It's operational, okay. Let's go this way and open the corner here. If we get the breaker box. Well, the storeroom works just as fine. Yeah, let's take the storeroom into the corner here. We do need keys as well. And more gems. But then we need green rooms. We definitely need green rooms. Pawn. We have a pawn. In the storeroom. So let's write it down. Which day is this? Day 19. Pawn in the storeroom. Excuse me. That was a good one. No. When is the complaint reading stream? Good question. It's sad that these both wind down here because I would have liked those. I don't know yet. Let's try to get a breaker box now. We'll try to get it in at some point. We need a lot of doors now. Oh, the veranda. We have had the veranda, but would much rather. Damn, well, let's take it. Oh, sledgehammer, nice. We'll have to put it in somewhere. I'll put it in the Discord as well when we're gonna read those. Please give me a good room. Well, that's not particularly a good room. It does give me a key though. And I can't take the garage now. I can't lock myself down here. Okay. Okay, let's continue with the Nook. We've kind of made ourselves into a corner here. That was a bad choice starting to chase the breaker room. Commissar. Can't remember if we lent a book. Well, let's go and check it. We did, and we have a gem here. Nice.
Shorty. You can't call somebody shorty.
Can't call somebody shorty. Yes, you can. History of Arinda. I have not ordered that book. There's not a lot of complaints though, so we bookshop. We're taking the aquarium. Oh, lever, nice. Now we just need the greenhouse. Come on, give me the brick. Okay, so we've had the broken lever twice in the aquarium. Observatory. We're forced to take the observatory here. Has people been watching the same streams as Zelda in Time 69 has been. That is true. We have not had that many now. Okay, also observatory. Thank you. Number 6. So what does number 6 give us? Five, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the? Where's 6 though? So we have pair of chests. Okay, so chest at the main hall and a diamond. Nice. Oh, we have a rook here. So rook in the observatory. Now let's see if I can remember the names of the chess pieces in English. Can guarantee you that will not be the case. We have nothing else here. Okay. Now let's try to get our way here and come back here and unlock the classroom again so we can get back down there. But then we've done a pretty nice loop, I think. That was bad. No chess pieces here. Ah, the den. We're gonna have to take the chapel. We're gonna turn around here, go to the foundation. Let's do that, okay? I've complained so much. There is plenty. Penis, welcome in, Grom. Complaint. Nice, we got the elevator to the foundation. Oh, and remember, what is this chess piece? Or maybe this is the rook, and the horsey thing is the knight. Is this the bishop? Bishop in Chapel. Yeah, I don't... I've never played chess in English. It looks like a penis. Fudge. This is being evil with us right now, as you can quite clearly see. Oh, look at all those gems. Let's have a look-see. Magnifying fucking shovel here as well. Set of gems. For $10. $10? Is this a cigarette dispenser? How is Grom doing today? Happy Sunday. Bro, thank you. The boiler room would be pretty perfect here as well. We need more gems, so... Oh, keycard, nice. I'm good, I'm good. I'm happy on Sunday. Oh, let's take the den here. Fuck, locked. Selected. I keep getting this error on Twitch where I have to reload. It's for yeah, I've been having that as well. Prepping for stream tonight. Oh yes. Let's use this. Last quote. Some sort of vagina looking thing. It's really frustrating, yeah. I hate that. It's only complaint without the exclamation mark. Exclamation point, sorry. Oh, diskette. Nice. Basement door locked. Yeah, my best complaint form was the N-word, 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 signed Full Cup. I was like, yeah, I'm sure that's Full Cup bounce for real. It's not the guy who I banned for being a racist piece of shit in the stream and trying to redeem a sound alert that was vaguely pedophilic. It was, it was like, no, it's obviously not you, idiot. Yeah, classic Full Cup. Yeah, that was the best complaint I've gotten so far. Okay, so we need the basement key. I'm so racist, I can't stand Japanese women. Okay, so... yeah. But that's the case. That's usually the case when you're doing stuff like... fuck, this is locked as well. Goddamn. Don't be locked, you two, okay? Nice. Alright. Exactly, yeah. What is this? Everyone is so genuine on the internet. I love it. We need the garage soon. Master bedroom. Oh my god. You've never had this room before. And I'm hoping that we get a key when we get in here as well. goddamn. Oh, dude. Boomers still haven't learned the lesson. The first lesson we had as internet kids. Frick it, let's take the patio. Assume everyone is trolling. Yeah, exactly. Gem, nice. And a battery. Battery pack. I need to get to the security room. Oh yeah, and we had boxes in the another classroom. Assume everyone is racist. What? While drafting in a classroom, you may draft new floor plans each time. One time for each room in your house. Well, we're gonna have to take it because this is the only way we get down to the classroom there. I would love the pump room, but it's turned the wrong way around. Damn. Okay, this time let's enter mathematics worksheet by Rob. 25, 7, 49, 13. 73 is 2. 98 is 1. 22 is 0. Look at the colors. So this is the same colors that we have in the billiards room. Ooh, piece of candy. Grade 2. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Your mom's a cunt. Can I write in these? I can't. Directions.
Yes, it's true. This
Class.
man has no dick.
This is true. This man has no dick. Directions. Find each sum without using signs. Oh, Bob. No exclamation mark. Your entrance could have been spectacular. I forgot about all these. Classroom puzzles. Can you find the difference? Can you find the difference? See, we've been looking at these. How's Bob doing today? Happy Sunday. We've been looking at all these pictures, but that's the match, and that's a tree. But I'm gonna have to take a quick break. You watch the cat, okay? Grom. It has to be triggered by 2 people. Bob. That's what she said. I know the answer to this, and it'll make you furious. Can you find the difference? What's Bob doing today? Yeah, we don't have Dreamies at home. We need to go buy some more Dreamies. But yes, so it has to be triggered by 2 people, not even a moderator. The premise of them. What do you mean? So is it like a picture puzzle? Or is it some sort of wordplay? Do you guys get these puzzles? This is not something that's common here, as far as I know. Yeah, I know. I've noticed that we've been checking the pictures in the manor normally. Like noticing that there is something here. But we're in day 19 at the moment. No, I don't know what to solve here. I've been just watching the pictures. And there's clearly something. And now the book that we found. The book that we found here talks about them. Where was it? Was it here? No. No, you don't need to tell me. I think the game will probably do its job. I think it was this book. This book that told us something. I can't remember. It was one of the books that we found at the precipice. The roach approach. No. Roach approach. But no, we've noticed that the paintings in the house changes. So we've been noticing that I've been kind of like looking them up a little bit. 10 out of 12. Penelope. Let's take pictures of these test results. Fomric. I haven't been specifically writing them down. Jenny W. But yeah, I've noticed that there was something. Let's have a look. See here. Was it the letter? Is Peterson letter? Young manor, blah blah blah. Didn't know. Allowing us to private residence as floor plans as interim facilities of the campus. Yes, we're having fun. We're having fun. Of course, incompatible, blah blah blah. Reluctant successor. Distant blurry vision. Reluct. Within a timely manner. Herbie. Only after a few days of clearing one's math and bus. There clearly was something, historically speaking, heraldic signs, however, referring to specific realms, royal artifacts, and older documents. This book is written mega simple, blah, blah, blah. How the image of the leafless burning tree. How the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what that tells of a kingdom's history. Each line circle after. Yeah, this had something. I remember that we read something. But yeah, can you find the difference? So the classroom clearly has some hints on what's going on here. But these pictures are the same that are in the house. We've seen this match picture. And we've seen this tree picture as well. Quite interesting. Locker room. Spread throughout the house. Keys. Yeah, let's take the locker room. Totally. And now we have 6 redraws as well, which is peak. And this is a new room for us today as well. This is locked. Okay, so these are locked. Okay. So we can spend keys here if we want to. And we have the grandfather clock and the lock. It's a grandfather clock. I've never spent time looking at the time though, but math quiz hell. Yeah, the math quizzes were pretty straightforward. These pictures have been puzzling me though. As anyone who's been watching the streams of Blueprints has noticed that I've been wondering about these pictures. I even memorized the ones that were in the drawing room at some point. But those haven't seemed to change every time we've been. Oh, cool. Grade 2, grade 1. Nice. Nice touch there. Oh, we have something new here. Green, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. Fill in the object below with the correct color. My favorite color is red. Oh, look at that. These have those sigil cores. Sigil core of orange is there. And it says spot the difference. How are you thinking about it? I don't know. Well, usually my brain would go to... Well, it says, can you find the difference? So usually you'd go for something where you have 2 very similar pictures, spotting the difference. But otherwise, this is just like the production of a tree. Here you have a fir tree, and there you have a match. Fir match, you know? For instance. Classroom puzzles. And there we have another one. Can you find the difference? Okay, I think by unlocking these, we're gonna bath. H. H is the difference. What? H is the difference. Coloring sheet. It's a bat and a bat. These colors are interesting. I'm gonna snap these down. Why is everyone's favorite color red, by the way? So, a what and a what? A bath and a bat. So green colors. It's high stakes. The H is the difference. That lacks an H and that has an H. One's an animal and one is an inanimate. But I said that already. H is the difference. Didn't I say H? I think I said it like instantly. Bath and bat. The H is the difference. But that's a simple one. But this one is not as simple. Match and tree. Or is this? It looks like a fur. Yeah, but see, that's a fur and that's a match. Tree match. Match tree. Match tree. Let's go to the security room. Oh, first, it is a fur. Fur match. I don't get it yet. Fur match. Our match is made of fur. Ice 2 die. 2 ivories die. Smash it. We need keys though. Fudge. Fudge. It's just a stupid letter puzzle. Well, yeah. But the first grade one is simple enough. That was quite easy to understand. That's an H. But a fur and a match. Or maybe it's not the match, maybe it's the fire. So which would be like a fur and a fire, which would be E. You need some fur? How about meow? How about meow? Meow! Confirm settings. There we go. So a fir and a fire, which would make it a E. Now let's have a look-see here. It's fire. He smiled. Hey, we got something to the Bowdoyer. Bowdoyer disc upgrade. You will now take one of these permanent. What is that? Ivory dies or apples 3. Definitely taking the dies. Definitely taking the rerolls. That's like a no-brainer. Oh, Bob. Okay, yeah. So that was my first like intent. That was like the instant. My first intention was like fur. Yeah, but I focused on the match and not the fire. I knew what sort of tree it was, but so yeah, we're taking the reroll. Definitely. Now we have something for the Bowdoyer. But now we would need keys. Where the frick do we get keys? Teaches you trees. The difference is between spruce and spruck. I don't know where I can find more keys though now. It's admittedly limited. Oh, the larch. Yeah, leaves or pines. Bob.
Ein Döner bitte mit extra Fleisch. Extra scharf und extra rote Zwiebeln.
Rote Zwiebeln. I missed this. God damn it. That... Stop it, Arnie. I didn't see it behind the door when I came in. Oh, that was a very aggressive bab, yeah. That was a nefarious location for it as well. And this is poo-poo now, because I think this door is locked. A key. Oh, dude. Thank you, metal detector. Drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your set. Okay. Hey, welcome in Hyperwork. How is it going for you tonight? Happy Sunday. Oh, look at these. Small 3D models. Oh. See, the strategy book we've already read. No, this is a different strategy book. This is the volume 1. Yeah, we read the volume 3. The Great Hall. Partitioning plan for Wednesday, November 5th. 25th, sorry. Yes, let's read that book in a moment. Vestibule. Dormitory. Dovecote. Okay. Well, let's see it then. The drafting studio will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Potential new floor plans. Whenever you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Oh, that's pretty good. Vestibule. Whenever you enter a vestibule, three of the doors will in this room unlock and the fourth will become locked. Okay. Dormitory. Each time you enter the dormitory after drafting a one of those rooms with the okay, gain 10. This is pretty good. This is even better. Because sometimes I really would love to rotate some of the rooms. Oh, dude. This is a hard one. This vestibule thing is pretty good as well. Yeah, let's take that. And, oh, see, I can't even pick it yet. Drafting cost, though. Oh, this has a high cost of gems. That's pretty bad. That's actually pretty goddamn bad. 2 gems. How often do I even have 2 gems? Bub jaw decisions. Actually, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ornamentally framed, yet modestly sized hall. It had served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. With the dovecote, you get pigeon crap all over everything. That is true. I don't much care for doves. Towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals at Motul. Rotate wombs? You're a lady killer. No, rooms. As a devout bird watcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built in the estate. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for students, scholars, denizens, and academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study, sleep, rinse, repeat. The dovecote has a very good thing that it doesn't cost gems, which means that I might easily use this. While this costs 2 gems. Let's take the dovecote. Let's get dove shit everywhere. Now, okay, the drafting force spell. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking of blueprints is blue. You have to do a dex saving throw roll. Have a good night, Happy Camper. Thank you for being in. And we won't be going for that long tonight. We're just going to have a short stream. I said last time as well. Dex +3 is blue. And while it is true, most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. Rolled an 18. Oh my, so it was not a nat 20 at least. Bye. Have a good night. Happy Camper. Which are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Oris, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. Oh, so they're talking about realms here as well. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connection deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular, with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet print, for the example, are only used when creating floor plans for a bedroom, while the orange is floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs of a hallway. In this issue of drafting strategy, we will explore different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie rooms to each other, to its colors. Okay. We didn't start the fire. While Happy Camper invented a fireball, it was not smart to lay down onto a burning bed. We didn't start the fire. Beds are burning and up something or other. The bedrooms is a nursery, often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day. After a long day, I'd say, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a wary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedrooms enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Resources steps, average numbers 1 to 2, extra items, likely strategies, sleeping mask, synergies with sleeping mask, nursery, and servants' quarters. The sleeping mask adds something. I've never had the sleeping mask just yet. Indoor verdure. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air in the house. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces make them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergetic, and strategy centered around green will often involve drafting many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effect will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Shovel and watering can. Orange passages. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then the hallways are the arteries, serving as the diverging paths that branch out and connect to different parts of the house and lead visitors on their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, okay? They are a vital component to any house. The numerous doors found in each hallway provides the means to add more rooms to your house. And the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Synergies, the foyer lockpick kit, hall pass. Oh, hall pass! I haven't had the hall pass either. Golden trim. Shops are essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property, including at least one of the floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience, whether it's a quick snack or a high-ended fashion item. Having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Coin purse, coupon book, vault. Oh, red rooms, negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger and excitement, and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer a potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who will who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Vexation. 3 to 4 doors per room. Oh, that's a good average, by the way. Seldom synergies, shelter. Or shelter. Oh, yeah. Shelter had the negative effects from 3 rooms. Tomato soup. Killed players. Prismatic rooms. You may, on rare occasion, notice that some floor plans that have more than one color in their design, these rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop. While an orange and green may contain corridors and greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolor floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for the nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Words from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity. Some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums. But all of us want to find a color we can all call own. Okay, so let's take a picture of the entire volume. Change the page, please. There we go. Snapshots in Steam is very handy in that game. Oh, we have coat. Okay, so let's make a note of this. One moment. So let's make a new note. Taking screenshots seems like you're cheating. No, they actually in the beginning of the game they recommend that you keep notes on everything. So they obviously want you to write down all the shit in a real journal. But I don't have one. So I'm using the notepad in Steam, as you can see, in the Steam overlay, and the pictures. Because if I would do something like this in real life, I would draw all the shit on the journal. But this way I save time. I would draw all the stuff, the pictures, and I'd copy all the books that I could. This is just faster. So picture puzzle. Fire. No. E. Then we had bath. Bat. H. And now we had post and coat. So it's S. Post. Coat. What's S? So we'll start to deciphering these pictures now. So we know. Exactly. Now we had a pawn here. But we already had one pawn. So pawn in... What was this room called? Crafting studio. The problem I have here yeah, so we're not gonna make it back to that location today probably, but I'll keep a mental note there, or I keep note from now on that the next day did I take a picture of the chessboard? I don't think I did though. I didn't take a picture of it. I need to take a picture of it. Okay. So we can see that are the same. I'm interested to know that is the next day are the same chess pieces on the same map location. So was this like 1, 2, 3, or A, B, C, D, E? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe. I can't remember which way around, but let's check that. Be sure. Oh, come on, Lockpeak, please save my day. Nice. The gymnasium, we really need the gymnasium. The kitchen, I don't do anything with the kitchen. We can't lock ourselves down here because that's a dead end for today. Should I risk the floor? Let's risk it with the new floor plan. That's even worse, chat. And now we would have gotten the greenhouse as well. Brick. The music room or the east wing. We need the east wing. We have to take the east wing hallway. There is no other way. I don't think we have. We could see if we have something we need from the pump room still, but I don't think we risk it though. Let's open this door as well. Office. Oh my god. Now let's just take the pantry now. Come on, give me anything. Nice. And we have a pawn here as well. I'm starting to think these chess pieces aren't... Because if I remember correctly, that chessboard had 2 pawns, and now we already find 3 pawns. Okay. Passageway is the obvious answer here. And at some point we go back to the locker room. Yeah, so when we go back to the locker room because... Well, let's take a picture of that. I haven't taken a picture of it yet. Onko näin, että Ranska johtoon Ranska Suomi? I haven't seen the French or the hockey game. I don't know what's happening there. My girlfriend is watching TV though. I'm gonna ask if she's swapping over to the hockey game quickly. He did not keep the stick on the ice. Utility box. We don't need that this time around. France is leading 0-1. Eee. I didn't know they don't. That's the thing. Oh my freaking god. I hate you, video game. I guess sometimes... Oh, I hate you. At least give me keys for it. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, yeah, I know, yeah. People are working hard in these sports. For sure. God damn it.
Medic Finland asked me, why is Finland hockey team failing to keep their stick on the ice? Oh, looks like Finland's hockey team is slipping like a clown on a banana peel. Maybe they're too busy juggling pucks instead of slapping them. They better remember to keep their stick on the ice, or they'll be skating circles around their own failure. Remember, folks, this ain't a circus. It's hockey. Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, walking here. The dark room would be better here. But let's take... I can't take the music room. Dark room. Fudge! Now we don't have the breaker box either. Joker with the hard truth. Joker with the hard R. Fudge. Hockey stick and pocket. I'm walking here. Let's take that one. Delicamente. I hate you, game. At least we found keys. We can go and open the locker room. Take that one. Oh, I still don't have gems. And the boudoir. That's it. Oh, that's not it. Well, it is it, but... Not completely, though. I mean, this doesn't make a difference anyways. Might as well take the extra step so that we can go outside. And go and check the... Go and check the chessboard. Do we have any items that I want for next day? The broken lever would be pretty good, but it's been quite often in the aquarium. So I'm thinking that it's dropped almost half the time in the aquarium. So I'm not that worried about that. So let's take the extra step so that we can go outside. And this has nothing else. Okay, so let's go. From the Bowdoyer. Yeah, as long as we don't have lights here, it doesn't seem to drop anything either. Plane. Is it like window panes? Is it like panes of window? I don't... Yeah. Paned. Painted window. So pane and plane. Plane. Pane. Come on. It's L. We might as well go through these. So that's a flan. And that's a fan, right? It looks like a flan. Is that a flan? That's definitely a fan. What are these officially called? Very specific things. These nuts. These nuts. And lawn is also L. L. Oh. Oh, wait. Did the pantry have any pictures in it? I don't think it had. Up. Day 1. Tent and 10. T. Mr. T. Now, let's unlock some of these lockers and see if something's in there. Apple. Another apple. Okay, last chance. Let's take... Oh, here we had clock and lock. Equals C. We need a U and an N. And then we have it. Cunt. Let's take the corner here. This is the locker, right? Chat, this is it. Well, we at least have a lot of coins. Let's still check. I think we have... Yeah, we've exhausted all our options. So there we have stair. There. And... star. Is I. We also have a rook here, by the way. Rook in Security-room. And here we have crowbar. Wait, what? Pray. Pry and pray. Is it really that easy? Pry and pray is Y. No, not Y. Sorry, A. Whoops. But these have been the same all along. That's like a ace and a queen. And I don't think this had a picture as well. That's fur. Wait, what? A pin. This is a pin needle, right? That's still a fur. What the fuck? It can't be pine and pin because a fir and pine is not the same tree. Pine. Pin. Well, let's write it down as a question mark. E. But these may be the same. I don't know yet. These may be the same. Now, let's go down to the... We still have the 3 birds here. Oh, it's night outside. Oh, fun. Wait. Oh no, I was here already. Okay, no, nothing. Let's take a picture of the chessboard. We have way more stuff down there still, as you can see clearly. Now, you can see we have one pawn, one rook. One bishop. Let's take a picture of that. So, I don't think this is correlated to the chess pieces in the house. Successful in under 40 minutes. Nice. So, what are you coding? So we had pawn in storeroom. Okay, that lights up. Then we had rook in observatory. Rook in security room would be the next one. And bishop in the chapel. Where was the chapel? Chapel was 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, middle. They didn't unlock that. Can we just test this out? Okay, but so let's test. We had a rook in the observatory as well. Which is... Where was the observatory? It's 3 in the middle. Okay, so it is tied to this. So it is tied to the house. So let's type down pawn A1. Where else did we have a pawn? Let's go back. We had a pawn in the bedroom as well, and the studio. Studio, bedroom. So the studio is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D. Or D6. And the bedroom is 7. C7. C7. And rook. Was B2 and C3 so far. Interesting. Let's go back to the house. We do still have a few steps we can use here. Fascinating. Very, very fascinating. Let me out. Fascinating indeed. We don't... Let's check the rooms properly. So we don't have chess piece here. Nope. Do we have a chess piece here? Nope. Here we had a pawn. Here we had a... Well, we have to go through here anyway, so... We had a rook there. Courtyard. I did not see a chess piece in the courtyard. Plain and plan. Is E. And here I've been wondering this arrow. It's like a length, a step length, you know. Like this is like a trot, strut, stride, gallop, you know, kind of thing. But we do have a pawn here. So what floor plan is this? Is A2.
Good night, Shorty. Good night, stream fellows. I gotta go stretch my sleeping mucles.
Sleeping mucles. Have a good night, medic. Thank you for being in. Thank you for it. Streaming mucles. Oh, we had a gem here. I didn't notice that. These are probably coca leaves that they're drying out. No chess piece here. Swami Tasotti. Good. So we have more mucles. More mucles next time. We have a card and car. Card. Car. Which means D. D's nuts. we might have to categorize these according to like one of the base pictures. Oh, and we do have what's this called? This is the tower is called why am I blanking out on this? Lurk. No, that's the rook. Yeah, that's the rook. So I was wrong. Welcome in. So that's the knight. Knight. And happy lurk. The rook is the tower, yeah. See, it's not easy to get these right. Rook. And we are in A4. So let's keep track of these chess pieces from now on. That's a coat. Cot. Is that a cot bed? I think it's a cot bed, right? Yeah. Coat. Cot. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong button there, so it's an A. We also had a coat earlier, coat and coast. Yeah, so they might actually be working like in pairs. So a coat and something or other. So we'll take a look at those at some point. But do we have a chess piece here? It's probably tiny and on one of the shelves. So first we're checking that are the chess pieces on set locations or are the chess pieces according to rooms. But I don't think they're according to rooms personally, because I have noticed them being different in the rooms. For instance, I think we had, at some point, we had a bishop in the den. We had a bishop in the den. And now I don't have the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we'd bolted, then we can get it. Let's see in the aquarium if we see a chess piece here. I think we will. But we have a picture there. So we have tray. No, what's that? That's sort of like a tray. That's a tie. Tray. I don't know what that type of a tray is called. It's called like a... It's like a serving dish for cookies and shit like that. Tie. And something. Serving thingy? I don't know what it's called. Here we have a fishing reel. And a road. Like a backwoods road. Straight. So it's like a rod and a road. Road. Rod. A. And a knight. That we wrote down already. The chapel had a bishop in it. Now, let's bolt it. We don't have time for your antics. Oh, we had a pawn here. We had a pawn. And I do have a vague memory that a garden inn. Well, I mean, we had 3 greens. With way more passages. Oh, but the aquarium counts as a green one as well. So the den is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6C. 6C has a pawn as well. C 6. Let's keep a little bit of track on those. But now, first experiment here with the chessboard downstairs is to go and shove a few come on, let me go. So I'll go and drop. Let's do it like this. I'll go and drop chess pieces on the table on any of the locations that I've written down. So then we can compare that is it connected to a drafted floor plan. I wonder what that serving tray is called. Tie. Hmm. Okay, so A1 pawn. T tray. It's one of those, you know, a tray that has like several plates with a metal rod in between and a hook, which you can kind of like hold it from the hook. It's like a towering thing. Okay, so this is tied to what I unlock in the building. So writing these down for a specific day doesn't... So I have to write it down for the specific day and try to find all the... Okay. Good. So then I don't need to keep track of them. This tells me everything I need to know already. But we can still see that is the same... Is it gonna give me the same pieces just by unlocking the same rooms? Yeah, I'm not gonna find... I'm gonna... It's like a tea tray, yeah. It's for like small cookies and shit like that. So you have a big plate underneath, a small steel rod. And then you have a little bit of smaller plate, smaller plate, smaller plate. You have a various assortment of goodies on it. A variety of goodies. Okay, that led me nowhere. let's unlock this first. Tomb. Make an offering to receive a blessing. Rooms in the house will more likely contain dig spots today. A serving tower. Each time you draft a dead end, the house will spread 5 coins in the tomb. I wonder, what is this? The shrine is the most interesting at the moment. Let's take that. Okay, so I can drop coins for benefits. Okay, thank you. Do we have coins here, though? No coins. Eat shit. And now I want scones with cream. That would be pretty good. We didn't explore. Wait, let's just go and have a quick look see up here. Oh, so we're blocked off this time around. It doesn't let me go there. Probably I have to probably unlock the garage to even get there. Interesting. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice today. Okay, so let's begin. Closet would be good. Parlor would be even better. The den would be the bestest of these all. Let's take the den. Let's have a look see. The den still has a pawn. Okay. The best I can do locally is biscuits with mascarpone. Let's go and see what the pantry holds. To the pantry! Okay, so we do have a pawn here. I have a vague memory that we had a rook or a bishop on the floor here as well. Okay, so let's change this chess pieces. Den. Pawn. I told you guys, do you remember I told you that we should keep track of these the first day we did this? I knew it. I fucking knew it. Okay, so... yeah, I just wanted the gem, so let's just continue drafting here. We could take the storeroom here to get extra... yeah, let's do that. Let's not go through it, though. Then we take the parlor for extra gems again. Then we go and unlock these rooms. Let's take the left side first. For drawing room. Perfect, perfect. This is going smooth so far. We could, yeah, that smoothness ended right here. Let's take the closet. Just in case we get something good. We got something good. A key. That we already unlocked. Pry and pray. Oh, now we're spoiled for choice here, but... I would hate to put myself into a dead end here. But this might not come up again. This is a really good one to have as well. Let's take it. Let's go also. Yeah, let's explore it because it may contain shit. Well, food this time. Which is good. Nursery. Let's do it this way around instead. Pawn. Den. Nursery. Let's check the book. Is it the same still? Stone, yeah, blah, blah. Could not see it straight. Snow, hue, blah, 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 blah. Yep, that's still the same. Look, a goose. A nursery goose. Dragon. Wait, flawn. A flawn? That's like a mountain ridge. Or is that a wave? Looks like a peak. Can that be? To me, that looks like a mountain ridge. Or like a... maybe even a dune, you know, a sand dune. And that's clearly a flawn. Dune. Sand. I don't know what to make of that. The bedroom would be pretty good here. Could be worse, I mean. Let's take it. Oh, no item this time around, though. Ah, I was hoping for the item. The bedroom has a pawn. I was really hoping for an item. Yet. West Wing Hall, at least. Well, the nook would be pretty much the same. That at least has a key. The patio, we really need the patio. Wait. Patio comes in here. Let's go and see our pictures. Do you remember, guys, we took a picture of the book in the orchard. It had a list of the sites. Which patches were good. And obviously I didn't take a picture of that specifically. I thought I took a picture of it though. Clearly I didn't. We'll go back and take a picture of it though. Because now I'm thinking that the greenhouses come on patches that were rich soil. That means that we can at least plan for them a little bit better, right? Excuse me. Definitely losing my voice now. So we're going back to the orchard. Orchard. Let's take the chapel. Let's take the hit. Because this has more ways out. And I have no gold yet. Garage has keys. Do we still have the bishop here? Yes, we do. So back to the notes. Chapel. Okay, that's a good exit there. Ooh. That would have been a good one. This is quite serene, this part. Card and car, we already have that. Guest bedroom. Would hate to lock myself in. Let's spend a coin here. I think I think this will serve us if we spend the gems. And it didn't. Fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge. Oh, we do have here something. What is that? That's like, it's a bath and some sort of vial. Vial of what? What is that specifically called? That's like, science vial. I don't know what that's called. These I know these have some specific names as well, but I don't know the English terms. Usually they have some scientist's name tied to them. Some weirdo. Test tube. Testes. Tube testes. What would that be even? Test tube. Tub tube. Okay, so we unlocked that. That's good. Go here now and unlock these. That's a fire. How very uncool. Kind of scared me for a moment there. Let's open this door. Oh, security room. With no... With obviously no gems. God damn. This would have served us perfectly here, though. Frickery. The goddamn fricksters frickeries. Let's go to the dining hall. There's a power box here. This clearly does have some ties to the boiler room. Oh, we have a green pad here. Coupons. Ooh. Love coupons. There we have pilot and plot. plot is I. I'm pretty good at these word games so far. They are very simple, to be fair. In all fairness, they are very, very simple. Utility closet. That might serve us right now. And it's the only one we can pick, actually, because we don't have any gems. We have no gems. Turn on that. Let's leave that so far as it is. Tiger. Tiger. And the fucking serving tray thing. So let's think about it a little bit. You must construct additional pylons. Tray, cat. No, that's clear. It's not a cat. It's a tiger, though. So you can't draw those lines. Hate you. You must construct additional pylons. Now we need gems, which we can get at the parlor. I would hate to do the backtracking, but let's do it like this. Let's open these doors. That's a stage. And sage. Isn't that sage? That looks like sage to me. That looks like sage to me. Because it has those long leaves. Yeah, we're calling it sage. Sage. And sage. It's tea. I have a guess for the tiger and tray, but there's no way. So now we got the goddamn courtyard and nothing to... I hate you. Let's take the workshop. It can have items in it. It has the compass. Hey, that's an A now. That was not an A last time we were here. That was an E. Can't be possibly what I'm thinking, because what I'm thinking is dumb. It can be, but don't spoil it just yet. Dan. E. Why is it an A this time? Ranska johtaa. Oh my god. The French are putting all the work in. It's a road and rod, we know that already. And this had no items in it except for the compass. Onneksi ei ole vielä pudotuspelit. But these kind of things always happen in these tournaments. Oh, now we could take the dark room. But let's take the boudoir, because we can get those dies. And we get the extra steps. I brew dice. What's in the box? And this still eludes me. Only way to win at sports is not to care. Ah, but you see, that depends. You don't need to care for it to be entertaining, you know. It can be entertainment. It's like watching a brainless show on Netflix, you know. You can just watch it and enjoy it. And you can, if you want to live in a little bit with the entire setting, that's also cool. And this was actually very horrible now. Let's redraw this. I'd rather take the gymnasium. And I turned off the... I don't like brainless. Yeah, well, that's fair as well. But I do find it a little bit funny when people really, really live into it, you know? Are like overly enthusiastic. I'm usually also a little bit like, okay. We do need those goddamn gems quickly, because this is becoming a real problem. Oh, the cat went to bed. She's going up and sleeping. She's like, nope, I'm done with this. That's like a... That's a deer. 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 Yeah, exactly. It can be fun to get a little bit pumped up for it. But yeah, it's kind of like the football hooligan thingamadoodle. That's something I don't really understand. Stag. Well, yeah. Could be a stag, so that's then a stage and a stag. I'm fine with that. Stag, which means up. E. Okay, we're definitely we're gonna start putting these up according to the picture that is at hand, because I think it's gonna correlate somehow. The History of Orindia, 2nd edition. This book reviewed and cleared for publication by something or other. Well, okay. That's blacked out. The name used designated something or other. Eastern Waters is no longer known to average citizen of elder generations. We must permit our leaders to enjoy us to abandon our past. Well, this is bullshit. Jaira. Most historians mark the beginning of... Well, we're taking a picture of this. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Aegera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name is Oris. Suomi pisti sisään. Would later grace... this book can't even spell forward right. Burgeoning township. Burgeoning. Burgeoning. I don't know that word. Township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as the prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sale receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. Territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, a new kingdom was born. Can we see some of the... Can we see any flags or marks here? No, not on the depiction at least. The 2nd era. It was the 4th king who split his vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and the heart springs of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift of something or other. To the youngest he bestowed upon the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern Eraja, the land steeped in tradition. 3rd era. As the 2nd era drew to a close, the 3rd sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct maali oli, mutta sitä ei laskettu. What the fuck? Each distinct regions ruled by their respective sibling monarchs had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one from the other. From one another. Sorry. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the 3rd era was defined by blank, 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 blank. Look, we have these marks now. So we know that the south core is Eraya. Wait. Eraya. Let's write it down. Sigil. Was it sigil bullshit? Cores. Was. Let's have a look. See. So the south. looking thing is Eraya. And I guess bestowed. The north is Arch Aries. And that was the mountain. Arch Aries. And this is unknown. This seemed to have been cleared out on purpose, though. But let's see, can we deduct something of those little tiny thingamadoodles there on during the... See the pictures of the... in the book. It's clearly that. Yeah, so it's clearly that. That's like Orion. Orion something. Yeah. Commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of prosperous and bright futura. Wait. There was a letter in between here. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially from someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books is quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Erindia could be found, it would be most likely found within the Baron's own collections, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest. Taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. Haha, that's funny. If that is the case, then I will say, well done, fair play, and perhaps my next visit will have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Mogul Redguard. Interesting. So that one there is Orindia then. As the kingdom of something entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took reins of power. King Desilets III was a something. king who often was seen drinking something, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Something. But now I can't see what's... Oh, here, nice, okay. That was kind of you game to do. Desilets was renowned as the king of something. No one when he made the decision to move something, Ving, castle, and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and something were those that viewed the king's conduct as unbecoming of his something common folk. This something voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. Fifth era, the era of ruin. After the passing of King Desilets III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. Nice. And the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desilets IV shared a little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. Oh my god, chat. A Fensurrection. I like that. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The Garden of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. Morning Bay. Pacification of Fen. Interesting. Okay, the brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward and lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined the forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch-Eris and Nuance to join. Nuance to join the cause. Let's have a look-see at the pictures again. There's not a Nuance here. But that could be the Fen. So, Pentagon can be Fen. Up. Question marks. Tons of question marks. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, what the fuck, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, in death, he had won. Oris and had fallen, and with it the realm. Okay, The black flags had flown for 5 eras, and for 5 eras were burned. In their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. So it's Fen Eris, okay. Iris. Fen Iris. Today, the realms inherited by the three Fen-Eris, Archeries, and Eria, once again stand united as allies, though the distance between our peoples has grown. Our connections to this land remain strong as ever. To spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past of something. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world had ever seen. I think Finland just scored. Land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. So let's take pictures of this. And that's an interesting book. Yeah, I heard it. Diana. While rafting, you may spend... the billiards room is probably the only smart thing to do here. But let's not go through the billiards room just yet. It gives us keys. Let's go back. Through the gymnasium and okay, we need to backtrack. God damn it. Let's take the Bowdoyer back. I hate this. Got a few extra steps out of it, though. Let's go to the parlor. Okay. Gems are in the bar. Excuse me. Gems are in both the black boxes and the white box. Both the black box and the white box. No, that's a lie. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's a lie. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Da 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 da. Spare room, please. Please don't be locked. East wing hallway. Nice. But still no freaking... Oh, this is annoying. Give me the goddamn greenhouse, okay? Okay, so that's peak and P. Okay. I forgot to check the pictures in any other room. I've been way too caught up in this. Please give me items. Gems. Okay, I guess I can take gems. I would love to have a key as well. I'm quite unhappy that it hasn't given me a security room now. Give me a security room. Oh my god. Well, courtyard. I'll work with the courtyard. For the gems, we have a box here. That's the last. Oh, we have here 10 and 10. We have that already. Okay, so let's go north towards the billiards room. Two. And that was a square root. Ichino. Oh, sorry. Now I have to work my brain again. Is it the square root of? No, it was a result of. It was a result of the square root. Yeah. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 and wait, what was it? Was it subtractions? I think it was subtractions, right? I think we took a picture of it from the classroom as well. Yeah. So 16 minus 10 is 6. Give me a 6. 16 divided by 16 is 1. And that's multiplication is 2. Thank you. Silver key. Nice. Thank you for the silver key. It is just one key though, yeah. And we're using it already. No short streams here. Well, I count that as a at least semi-short stream, right? Pump room. The aquarium, though, usually has the lever. But we have no keys after this. Damn it. Ooh, key. There shall be no short streams here. I want none of these. Let's redraw this. It can only get worse, though. Okay, the dark room is pretty good. 4 hours is full medium. Okay, let's unlock that. Let's go back to the breaker room. We have the steps this day around. Let's just figure this day out. Let's pull through. You always want to end the day, you know? So, Bowdoyer. Dining hall and utility closet. Dark room. Lights back on. Finland won the hockey game. Bad idea to go close with France. I usually don't watch the preliminary games even because I'm often like, well, they'll figure it out. But then they go toe to toe with freaking France. Suomi voitti kultaa. Now we go to the billiards room, right? Yeah, I got a quick review of the entire thing. Now let's. This we had already, right? Coat and coast. Itchy nose. Now let's go into the door. Oh, first let's open the door here. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Yeah, we're gonna obviously take that this time around. But not go through yet just yet. Excuse me. Plain and pain. We already had that as well. Gems. Okay, nice. No key card though. No goddamn key cards. Lawn and fan.
Suomi voittaa kulta, Suomi voittaa kultata. Suomi voittaa kulta, Suomi voittaa koleto. Suomi voittaa kolto, Suomi voittaa kolte. Ajö ja.
That was so stupid. I hate you. Thank you for it. It's locked, god damn it. Conference room, obviously. Please don't be locked. It's locked. Fuck. What was that? That's a pretty picture. Let's write it down. Brown. Kaikki mitä sanon on täyttä hölynpölyä. Ja tekin, te. That's an N. Okay. Oh, why did it do that ringing thing when I entered? Ring ding a ding a ding. Okay, so definitely the next time around, if we get the security room, we take the goddamn security room no matter what. Because this totally boned me. This boned me in the penises. Because running out of keys, locked doors, lost opportunities. Bullshit. Let's try the veranda still, but otherwise, our time here is done. Oh, shovel! Shovel for digging. No shit, Sherlock. Locked. Please give me something else than... I was just about to say, please give me something else than a coin. Miten Google-kääntäjä pärjää tuon marsialaishelyn kanssa? Pretty good. Google Translate has gotten a little bit better for Finnish. I remember when it came, when it was new, it was not good. Turnip. Ooh, a piece of turnip. But at least we got some feed. Do we have any? We had the courtyard. Courtyard. Let's hit the courtyard, chat. We found the shovel. Oi, mate. Found the shovel, did I? More coins. We can go to the shrine, by the way, and get some blessings before we leave for the night. Old tin can, not worth picking up. Well, I disagree. Rock. Definitely worth picking up. If it's an awesome looking rock, at least. Okay, we dug that up. Actually, the location for the foundation has been quite decent, I'd say. Because we can still utilize all the doors and the shits, but we don't need to worry about like negative effects, at least. More coins. More coins for you. More coins. Shit. We didn't find a sledgehammer in the holes. No keys in the holes either. God damn it. Let's go all the way south. Can I pick up the umbrella, though? Guest bedroom also has a pawn in it, by the way. Just pieces. West. Bed. That's some Norwegian RNG right there. I'd agree with that. The parlor. Did the parlor have a chess piece? Parlor also has... Parlor has a pawn. And the den had a pawn as well there. The entrance hall. Okay, do we... let's check this while we're at it. No. It's wasted steps, chat. Okay, let's go to the shrine. We still haven't gotten the basement key. We had one chance to get the music room as well. And I didn't take it. I should have taken it because I knew that I wasn't going to get bumfucked anyway, so you should have just taken it. There's so many things in this game that you have to kind of like balance in between. Making an offer may result in bestowal of beneficial blessings that will last you for several days. Wait, did we have the shop? I don't think we had the shop this time around. We have no keys, and all the doors are locked. Quite a good spread, though, this time around. To think that we didn't have the key card, we didn't have anything much to talk about. But all those dark rooms were now locked. And we even took the closet and we didn't get any good. We didn't get any good items. That sucks. Let's just put all the coins here. All 11. Confirm. Blessing of Tinkerer. Whenever you draft the mechanical room. Strategically bailing on a day seems to be a perfectly valid strategy. Blessing duration 3 days. Whenever you draft the mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Triggers your current experiment. All these were locked. This is a good day, though. It went pretty well. So now I have a Blessing of the Tinkerer, which is fine. But now, before we forget, let's go back to the... I could have sworn that I took a picture of it. But let's go and go to the orchard and take a picture. Compare it to what we have now, because I'm thinking that those green rooms can only spawn on rich plots. Especially the greenhouse. But here you see the difference with the nursery. We have 20 steps left. Here, I could have sworn I took a picture of this. So we have rich soil. Let's check the map here. So, pictures. We have rich soil there, rich soil there. Good soil. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm onto something here. So the good and the rich soil may spawn the greenhouse, the green rooms more often. So when we come to one of those, I should make sure to have rerolls on me. Yeah, call that a day. In game and in stream. Sizable inn. 5 bedrooms. That's pretty good. 32. So we equaled out one of our best results. I think 36 has been totally our best. This was a close second that we've gotten a few times. one new room. Which was a new room this time around? It was... it was the Wait. What is the new room here? Can't be the veranda. I think I had the veranda at some point. Den, parlor, closet, workshop, hallway, boudoir. Ah, it's a shrine. Obviously, it's a shrine, yeah. That's the new room. Mount Holy Inn. I kind of like this picture here. We have some red, we have a lot of blue, and then we have some purple. Oh, save and quit. Thank you. Day 21. That was nice. That was a pleasant gaming experience, I'd say. Sunday night. Sunday night, not horror. This is a good game, but I'm contemplating. Freaking hits. What do you mean quit? Are you mad? I'm thinking, do we continue with Blueprints? You would love to do a few more streams of this game. It's got me hooked, but we should play something else. It's the hard choices in life, you know. I'd love to continue with this game. It's quite cozy. But we have other games we need to play as well. We'll see. We'll see it next stream. That is... I don't remember even when it is. But I'll check you. Now, thank you guys for being in. Let's just pop on out. We still need to get our enemy on. That is true. Tempest. We could do a one show Tempest. I would love to do a half sword as well, but try the gauntlet, the last boss gauntlet fight. I've been doing that now and again when I have a little bit of time. But I would love to stream it because I would love to do that on stream. Beat that challenge. It's hard. It's really hard. And you need to be so goddamn lucky to get good weapons and stuff like that. It's RNG bullshit tied with early access jank. I love it. It's perfection for me. Let's pop on out. Now... yeah, keep your stick on the ice. It's the keeping your stick on the ice time of the year. Now, well, let's have a look-see. Pop onto the Discord. But let's have a look-see.
Etsii tietä valon, luokse armaan ainiaan. Yksin sankar yön syvemmälle matkaa pois. Se taakka hänen harteillaan kuin lupaus aina.
Which days next week? I'll be streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'll be off the entire weekend. Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Thursday. We'll see. And I don't yet know. I don't yet know what we're doing, but maybe more Blueprints, but could also be Blasphemous 2. Totally not an anthropomorphic line. Thank you for the banter, thank you for the funsies. Let's see who we're going for Grom. Grom is playing horror games. That's always fun. On Sunday nights. Now, so be sure to be here Tuesday and Wednesday. Wait, what did I say? Yeah, sorry, Tuesday and Wednesday, yeah. Next week. And we'll check the Discord, we'll talk what we're going with, but I'm thinking we're continuing Blueprints, or then we're continuing Blasphemous 2. So either or, but we'll see. And thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the biddies, dudes, and thank you for the cheaty chatter. Have a good night, prosthetic brain, Winter Slice, Portable Jerk Ops. Well said, good night here. I think it was only you guys. Yeah, this game is really cozy, and if you're contemplating to buy it, or if you can pick it up cheap, I recommend you pick this game up because Blueprints is really good. Good night.